Hello, this is Lighten Up, and this is part 2 of hard questions. So this is hard answers. And I got some responses to that video, and I just wanted to say thank you for being so honest and for digging deep. It's really hard to answer some of these questions. Makes you think about things that maybe we don't want to think about sometimes. Some people just gain weight because they like food, but other people gain weight or treat their body wrong because of other reasons, emotional reasons. And each time you gain weight, maybe for a different reason. So it's good to sometimes think about the whole emotional part of it. So here are the questions. Number 1, were you always overweight? And if not, what triggered your weight gain? No, I was not always overweight. I was a very competitive athlete from the time I was basically in 2nd grade. I was very fast. I was a runner. I played softball, I swam, and then I joined the military. I actually graduated early from high school and joined the military when I was 17. Yeah, maybe I'll go into that some other time, but I grew up really fast. So I had my own apartment my senior year of high school, and I was going to school full-time and working full-time. So I was so busy, and then I went into the military, and in the military I maxed the men's and the women's physical fitness test that they have in the military, which is running 2 miles, push-ups for 2 minutes, and sit-ups for 2 minutes. That's what it was when I was in there. And I did 72 push-ups in 2 minutes, 72 sit-ups in 2 minutes, and I think I ran 2 miles in like 10 something, so 5-minute miles. I always was a runner. I have always loved running. When I came home, I was on leave, about ready to leave for airborne training. This was back in '89, and there weren't very many women in that program. It was quite an achievement to be asked into that program, and I was really excited about it. And I was home on leave, and I decided to play as a pickup for softball team competition that they were having in the summer. And I did a pop slide into second, and the bases were screwed in and my foot shoveled under, and I kept going because I was running really fast, and it shattered my ankle. I had 3 surgeries. They had to rebuild my ankle. I had metal plates and screws and the whole 9. It was a bad deal. So you can't jump out of an airplane with metal in your ankle, and so I was kind of kicked back into reserves. It was a hard decision at the time. I was young, and that had been my dream since I was like 10 to be in the military. I just figured I'd be a lifetime person in the military, and I never really actually thought I'd get married, have children. Both my parents were cops growing up, so I just always kind of thought that's the path that I would go down. Anyways, after I broke my ankle, I couldn't run anymore, and after surgeries, I started working where I work now, and that was in '90, and I just started gaining weight. I worked in a call center for a little while, and then I went and started working out in the field as an installer. So I was getting a lot of exercise then, but I hurt my back. So I've had a few really bad injuries that have really held me back from being as active as I once was. So I ended up back in the call center, and then just over time, after a couple injuries and not working out, I just never was able to get back to the place that I had been. And then I just started gaining weight. It might have been feeling sorry for myself or what have you, but then I got married. I got married at probably 200 pounds, and when I was at my very best size, my best physical strength, and just right out of basic training, basically, I weighed 140 pounds, and that was the like super low body fat. That was very, very toned, because I had worked at a gym also before I went into basic training. I worked there full time. So 140, 150 was a good weight for me. So this time I'm going for 150, 160, and I think that will work out. So I didn't really have any triggers. I gained weight because of, I just didn't pay attention to it. I didn't work out anymore, and then I ignored it once I got to a certain point, and then I got pregnant at 230, and when I was pregnant I got up to 285 pounds. Crazy amount of weight gain. I got really sick with my daughter, and I'll go into that. I had preeclampsia, and she was born 2 months early, so that I got really sick. That was one of the things. But after, I think it was because of how much I weighed too. I wasn't very healthy. But after I had her, I had lost some weight, and when I started doing what I was doing before, it was called Prism, I started at 237. So I've been through this journey before. And it says, how many pounds overweight do you think that you are now? Well, right now I started at 230, so I was thinking 60 to 70 pound loss is what I wanted. Now I'm at 220. I lost 10 pounds, so still the same, 60 pounds probably. Do you feel like you're in control of your weight loss journey? Yes, I'm very motivated. I feel a lot of support and love. My family's doing this with me, and I feel very in control because I understand, I have the knowledge, I understand how to cook the food, how to prepare everything, what supplements that I feel good, what I feel good when I'm taking. My family is taking the same types of things, so I don't have to figure out for them and figure out for me. So it's beautiful. And my job that I have now, I'm at a desk. I have the ability to take breaks whenever I want to, and take lunch and go work out. That's what I'm starting on Monday. So there's a huge amount of structure. I have an accountability partner who I'm working out with starting Monday, and so I think I've put everything in place to make sure that I am successful. I am like a project manager. That's what I do. That's my type of work I'm in, and I plan everything to the minute detail. I manage construction, so there's always so much going on, and this time I understand how to be on a budget, how to be structured, how to think about things intelligently from start to finish before you even implement it. So I put a lot of things in place to allow myself to be successful. I took all the food out of the house. I had all the right foods here. Like I said before, I won't cheat, so I had everything out of here, everything cleaned out. So I feel really good about that. How many times have you tried to lose weight in the past? It's under 10, because I spent most of my life, up to like 23, which is when I got married. My husband brought home sushi. So we had sushi, and then we got some stir-fried vegetables from this place, and they use pretty much all organic. That's one of the things they talk about. But today I woke up and I was sore. I didn't really feel good. I have been really congested today, and I had a headache. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to eat there anymore. But those are the types of things. I'm listening to that. How much impact do you feel that vlogging is having on your journey? And I think it's huge for me to be able to talk about my feelings and really put it out there. And I mean, today when I woke up, I have 62 subscribers. it's amazing. I'm so happy. And so thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching, because it gives me that extra that I really want. So thanks again, and I will be